And again, it's looking at inventory. Where do we have holes to fill? One of the seminars that I always did was called Filling Holes, which is where you're looking for those places where you could actually put something in. We've got a meeting room that can seat about 60 people comfortably. So people are always looking for meeting space. I am active in the Rotary Club, in the Lions Club, and the Exchange Club, which are all service organizations. Very important to be involved in those because they give back to the community, but also generally there's a lot of people in those organizations that are influential as well. And they meet at our place. So do a dinner, they do a lunch, or they do a breakfast. And so it's just additional revenue for us, non-bowling revenue, that they're in a room. And then we do live entertainment is tricky, it's expensive, and it's tricky to book and things like that. So we got lucky and found a DJ who does karaoke and dance type music and stuff, and he's developed a pretty good following and relatively inexpensive. It's not like a band.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's one person.
yeah. And then we do some special things, like we have the Lake Norman Big Band, which is a 20-piece orchestra.
Oh, wow.
And they do a show here once a month, the third Monday of every month. I try to get them to do it more frequently, but it's a bunch of retired guys that are musicians, really good musicians, and they're like, we can't manage 2 times a month. They rehearse. I think they rehearse weekly, and then they play. But we get about 100, 150 people for that, and we do a dinner, and there's dancing. And
do you tickets, or they just show up, or?
No, yeah, it's all reservations. Okay. We have limited space, and we have a big room. Comfortably, we can accommodate 120 or so. So every table is reserved, and so people buy their tickets online, or they call, or they come in. Yeah. And then we actually reserve. We actually have season ticket holders who they pay for a whole year in advance to get a little discount, and then they have their set table every month at the same table. So it's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you said you do a little comedy too. Talk about that, because I've seen people try that and it could be difficult to screen good acts. What was your solution for that?
Yeah, absolutely. So pre-COVID, we tried it, and we hooked up with a company who did it. She was a really nice person, but she wasn't really getting the best talent. And so it was real hit or miss. One week we'd have 20 people, and the next week we'd have 60, but mostly it was miss. And then we stopped, of course, during COVID. And then after COVID, this was through I'm involved in the Visitors and Convention Bureau as well. I'm on the board for the Morrisville Visitor and Convention Bureau. And so one of the board members is a restaurant owner in town who also is an owner of the Comedy Zone. And so we started talking about wanting to do comedy, and he thought we'd be a good venue. And I said, yeah, it's just getting good talent that we can count on, because they also have to be family appropriate.
Yep.
We position ourselves as always being family appropriate. And so even stand-up comedy really can't cross that line.
Yep.
That could be a challenge. And so he said, hey, look, we'll partner with you. We'll book the talent. You promote the Comedy Zone, helps us promote the brand, and because they have a venue in downtown Charlotte, and then also all over the country. And so we're working with them. We hooked up with them, and they book the talent, and they screen it for us. And
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it makes it really easy for us. And then we're just really kind of
the venue. Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.